person who's going to lead the RCW onto the next level in professional wrestling.
There's no distinct advantage outside the ring, as the commissioner of the RCW is handcuffed to RC.
Certainly a good point you bring up, Mike. RC will not be able to interfere in this match like he did in the earlier match. And you notice also, unlike our other cage matches, this match has the referee inside there because of the importance of it being for the heavyweight title. The commission decided it would be better to have a referee in there. Doomsday Danny Rose now measuring Pinky. But Pinky sees the opening and he went for it with a low blow on Danny Rose.
Capitalizing.
Danny Rose trying to get some offense in this, or excuse me, Pinky trying to get some offense in this match against Danny Rose. He's had none so far. But he has a huge opening now to go for it. Let's see if he capitalizes on it, and he does. With some fists of his own. Sends Danny Rose down hard.
RC trying to interfere, but it's impossible with the steel cage.
And the commissioner handcuffed to him. Here we see Pinky hitting him with the steel chair. Nothing wrong with that in this match. And as we talked about earlier on, because this match is for the heavyweight title, pinfalls are also allowed in this cage match. Pinky off the rope, drops the leg down into Danny Rose. Trying to keep the big man grounded. That's not going to work. Danny Rose up to his feet, but he's in the corner. Oh, Pinky, oh, did you see how hard he sent him across the ring, Mike?
I think the ring must have moved 2 or 3 inches.
Pinky showing that you should not underestimate his strength, able to whip that big man across the ring. And he does it again. Follows it in with a clothesline this time. That had to knock the wind out of Doomsday. And now he sends him hard into the cage. Doomsday Danny Rose cannot continue to let this happen if he wants to win the title.
Pinky just continuing like you said. He's not giving Danny Rose 1 second to try and come up with a move of his own.
And he can't. He definitely can't. We talked about earlier on how hungry Danny Rose is for that gold, how much he wants it. Any opening Pinky leaves of, Danny Rose is going to take an advantage of, you have to think. Pinky cannot do this. He cannot waste time like he's doing. He's setting up for a devastating move here, but he's wasting a lot of time, giving Danny Rose a lot of time to recover.
Danny definitely has the strength and the weight advantage here. Pinky with the experience advantage. I think that's what may help him here in this match.
Plus, we had a bit of an error earlier on. We talked about this being title versus title. It is not. It is just for the RCW heavyweight title. So Danny Rose has nothing to lose in this match. Pinky does. Oh, there you see that move backfiring on Pinky.
He could have split his head wide open.
Danny Rose sent him hard into that chair.
You're supposed to sit on a chair, not pick it up with your head, Dave.
He met that chair head first. Danny Rose now.
Danny has to capitalize on this.
Exactly. He has the advantage in this match. I don't know if he's still knocked silly from the beating he took earlier on or not. There you see him capitalizing on with a good power slam of his own.
The tide has changed in a major way.
Off the ropes now, drops the elbow. He's going for the cover. Bit of a lackadaisical cover, though, you have to say.
He's going to hook the leg. He's not going to beat a man of Pinky's caliber without hooking the leg. A weak 2 count.
Oh, Danny Rose with the chair into the back of Pinky.
I think he might have bent that chair across his back, Dave.
I was going to say that chair was bent from earlier on, but that's a different chair that Pinky ran into the corner.
Setting him up for...
What's he going for here? Fisherman suplex, hooks the leg and takes him over into the pinning combination. The referee down. Only a 2 count.
He landed that on the chair, Dave.
Oh, right on top of the chair. I couldn't see that from my vantage point. Right under the chair.
Pinky's going to remember that chair.
Well, there he remembered the chair right there as he's using it to his advantage. right into the ribs of Doomsday Danny Rose. No matter how big and powerful you are, a move like that's going to take you down.
Pinky using anything he can the entire match to gain an advantage on Danny Rose.
And how can you blame him? The prestige of that RCW title on the line inside the cage. He's in there with a man who has the weight advantage, has the strength advantage. He has to pull out the stop. Both of these men have to pull out all the stops.
I mean, that's the whole Bodacious Alliance. They're not as much of a driving force without that World Heavyweight title.
As long as Pinky has that heavyweight title, the control of RCW lies in the hands of the Bodacious Alliance. Pinky loses that belt here today. That shifts the whole momentum
of the Bodacious Alliance. Pinky grinding the heel of his boot into the face of Doomsday Danny Rose.
And also grinding the back of the head of Danny Rose into that steel cage. That steel cage not very forgiving when there's flesh being ground into that steel.
Danny whipped it head first into the cage.
He was sent hard into that cage, Mike. Unbelievable.
Busted him open there.
I think it may have busted him open. I don't know. We can't get a close view from where we're at. Danny Rose sent into the corner again.
Pinky stuck a chair. This doesn't need to happen.
Oh! You could hear that chair vibrate off his head all throughout this building. Pinky very proud of himself, but he can't be showboating to the crowd. He has to keep on top of Danny Rose.
I don't think Pinky is trying to win this match. He's trying to take Danny Rose out of wrestling. He has one chair across the head of Doomsday Danny Rose. And he's going up on the ropes with another one, Dave.
Definitely. What's he going for here?
What can
double chairs?
I'd be thinking.
Oh, a double Arabian facebuster leg drop off the top rope. I don't know what the commissioner's thinking, but he can do nothing about that. He's the one who signed it in the cage. Anything goes inside that cage. The only way to settle it between these two men.
If he doesn't have any bones broken in his face, Dave, I'll be amazed.
I don't know.
I don't think Danny's gonna get up. Danny's up on one. He's back up on his feet, Dave.
Win or lose, I don't think either one of these men are going to be the same after this match. It looks like Danny Rose is busted wide open.
Jeez.
No big surprise after the way his face was grinded into the cage and after that leg drop off the rope.
Wait a minute.
Look at that ringside here. RC attacking the commissioner of RCW. I cannot believe what we're seeing.
Oh my God, Danny Rose is a bloody mess.
Danny Rose busted wide open. He is bleeding profusely.
That might be coming from his ear after that Arabian facebuster.
It's an old cliche, but his face is definitely a crimson mask inside there.
I don't know what's driving Danny here, but he's a man possessed.
What's driving him is all these fans getting behind him. He knows this match is for the title. That's driving him as well. He knows a win here would propel him up to that next level in his career.
RC unlocked the handcuffs. He's now free. Danny's at a distinct disadvantage now with RC free at ringside. But he has control of the match inside the cage.
Certainly does.
Danny up to his feet.
Doomsday Danny Rose looks like he may be dizzy from loss of blood, Mike.
He just needs to capitalize and he can get the 1, 2, 3 here over Pinky.
Pinky now sent across the ring.
Oh.
Is he going for the Death Valley driver? Yes, he is. Death Valley driver there.
Beautifully executed. Danny just has to go over and make the cover.
Here he goes. 1, 2.
He gets
there. We get it. A 3 count. There. Now he got 3.
Danny Rose, new RCW heavyweight champion of the world. said he had nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Yes, he did. He now holds both titles here in RCW.
He's a one-man wrecking crew here in RCW. The fans on their feet. This is what they came to see.
Well, Doomsday Danny Rose has quite a fan following that follow him wherever he goes. They came here tonight to see him win yet another title. New RCW champion. You know that this doesn't sit well with the rest of the Bodacious Alliance.
I wonder what the Pack thinks about it also.
I don't know.
This man was willing to shed his own blood for that title.
Certainly was.
If any one man or even any alliance or quote-unquote Pack should stop Danny Rose.
I know, he certainly seems unstoppable, and now that he has that RCW title, even more so, that's going to add to it. After that hard-fought victory to win the title, he's not going to want to give that title up easily. It's going to take a hell of an athlete to get in the ring and defeat him for that title.
I can't think of anybody, but I'm sure
Pinky's going to want a rematch down the road. This match definitely was tooth and nail up until the end. No one man had a distinct advantage.
Throughout the match, you're correct. But Danny was able to capitalize, hitting him with the Doomsday device. And getting a 3 to become not only the heavyweight champion of RCW, but also the U.S. champ.
A double crown winner here tonight in RCW. What's going on here?
And we forgot that one stipulation. If Danny wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring.
Absolutely right. RC, of course, right after the match, hightailed it to the back. He remembered the stipulation. He knew what it was.
Look what Danny did to Pinky. RC's not a wrestler, Dave.
Definitely not. RC is a manager, disc jockey, ring announcer, whatever he is. He is not a wrestler.
He has to go in the ring for 5 minutes?
In a cage with Danny Rose. Getting in the ring with a normal man is bad enough for RC, but he's in the ring with the new RCW heavyweight champion. And you see Pinky shoving his own manager in the ring, and he's locking the cage.
Total disgust. I don't think RC's gonna survive this war.
This may be the last we see of RC. The Breakfast crew may be short one member after this.
It's hard into the steel cage.
Oh, again, did you see that? I think there's a permanent indentation of RC's body in that cage.
These are 2 big men. I mean, both men easily go over 300 pounds.
Definitely so. RC's getting torn apart in there. Would you look at that? This is carnage.
He broke that clipboard over his head like it was an egg, Dave.
Oh, my God.
I don't think RC's going to be able to get back up to his feet.
I have never called anything like this. RC is busted wide open.
What do we see here?
Wait a minute, here comes the rest of the pack. We see
The
Vincent K.
Bodacious
Bono,
Alliance.
or excuse me, the Bodacious Alliance. I apologize
Vincent K.
about that.
Bono and the Bodacious Pretty Boy.
Bodacious Pretty Boy, what's he doing? Moonsault! They're going to work now on the new champion.
Where's the other member? Where's Pinky? Is he gonna...
I don't know. Pinky, you seen earlier, shoved RC into the cage.
The three remaining members of the Bodacious Alliance out here laying the belts down on Doomsday Danny Rose.
Well, at least 2 of them is RC is the worst for wear after being sent into that cage. I don't know if RC could have lasted the whole 5 minutes with Danny Rose. He was only out here for about a minute or so, and look at the damage. But now they're tearing apart Danny Rose.
Danny Rose.
Wait a minute, maybe not.
Fire. Slams Bodacious Pretty Boy.
Danny Rose
slams hard. Vincent K. Bono down to the ring.
Using the momentum from these fans. Wait a minute, double team now, but it's met by a double clothesline. Here comes Pinky into the ring. What's going to go on here? Pinky calling for the timeout. He's attacking members of the Alliance. What the hell is going on here?
Grayson footboard over Vincent K's head.
This is complete pandemonium. Oh! He spiked DDT'd him. I think he speared his head right through the ring. And now does the same to Vincent K. Bono.
That's an incredible spike pile driver there, Dave.
Two of them right in a row. Bono sent
out the hard way.
Sent to the outside.
Just the Bodacious Pretty Boy. Throws him also out of the ring. Should we see a truce?